A new Witcher 3 trailer has recently been released. It is containing a plot recap up until the events of The Witcher 3. It talks about Emperor Emhyr marching his massive armies into Temeria and describes the destruction that has come with it. It then goes on to talk about religious power and magical powers, and then what the people have put a burden on, the Witchers. Then the Wild Hunt are mentioned, along with their powers. Then the narrator questions the people if they are able to hold them off. There are loads of little details, so if you haven't played the other games in the series, I definitely recommend you watch it on, even though you don't necessarily need to have played the previous titles to understand the story, according to CD Projekt Red. Enough chat, here's the trailer. Enjoy.
I see you gather before me. Hungry, terrified, clutching your babes to your breast. Emperor Emhyr has marched his legions into our lands, laid siege to every fortress from here to the Blue Mountains. Rabid and ravenous, he bites and bites away. Men of the North, you stand at the precipice. Your kings have failed you, so now you turn to the gods. And yet you do not plead. You do not kneel to dust your heads with ash. Instead you wail, why have the gods forsaken us? We must look into the trials we failed long ago. In a time past, our world intertwined with another through an upheaval scholars call the conjunction of the spheres. The gods allowed unholy forces to slip into our domain. The offspring of that cataclysm was the nefarious force called magic. Yet we did not banish it, instead studying the vile arcane for our own power and wealth. And the monsters at our door, the unholy relics of this conjunction. The trolls, the corpse eaters, the werewolves. Did we raise our swords against them? Or have we laid this burden on others? On so-called witches. Stray children taught the ways of foul sorcery, their bodies mutated through blasphemous ritual. Sent to fight monsters, though they could not distinguish good from evil. The flicker of humanity, long extinguished within them. Yes, their numbers have dwindled through the years. But a few still roam our lands, offering their bloody work for coin. To this day, they shame us with their very existence. The North bleeds, flogged by war. The battles are the gods' whip, chastisement for our sins. And let us not forget the terrors, the scourges from beyond our world. The wild hunt brights the sky with every full moon. The dark raiders abduct our children into lands unknown. Some say they herald a second conjunction. Can we chart a course back into the light? Will we find the strength to banish the mages from our kingdoms? Unite around the warmth of the eternal fire. Nigh is the time of the sword and axe. None will fight this war in our stead. Nigh is the time of madness and disdain.
Well, that is a recap trailer, and I've got to say it was done extremely well. I really do like the art style they've done it in. It feels very much like an old fable getting told to someone. Maybe that's what they were going for. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the trailer. For more information on The Witcher 3, it is coming, so I will be covering it, so make sure to come back when it does so. If you've got any questions or things I should cover, do tell me down in the comments. Make sure to drop a like, drop a comment and subscribe if you've not done so already, and I'll see you guys on another video.